Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a little sawmilling here with our Woodmizer, and well, this year's mill, it's a 95 LT40 HD G24 hydraulic sawmill. It has the log loader, it has a log turner, the clamp, sidebars. Oh man, what an awesome sawmill this is. Doing a bunch of work out here today. See, I got quite a pile. I got some 10-footers here, got a couple 8-footers, and some 12-footers, and you can see we got them stacked down there, and that's the old pile, and even an older pile back there from years back. And I figured, well, while I'm out here, let me show you how to edge some boards. I mean, not everybody edges boards with their sawmills, and boy, it's a really easy thing to do. So basically, the gist of it is, you want to be ripping off the bad edges of your stuff. Now these boards are pretty nice, they're nice and wide. Some of them, you know, there's some live edge left to them, and we'll rip that off and we'll use the rest for stickers. And let me get this stacked up there and I'll show you what you want to do. All right, so now I'm all out of breath just from loading this stupid thing. And well, I got 20 boards on here, and I just got to move the clamp in to straighten this all up, and we're pretty much ready to start edging. What we're going to do, we're going to make passes. And we're going to keep taking an inch off every time, and we're going to throw out the waste. And anything that's good, 4 feet or longer, we'll save for a sticker. And then we want to rotate our stuff as we're going. So right now, I mean, I have some pretty wide stuff. This is probably 16 inches wide here. So we'll take at least 2 off of that and get down to 14 and see, maybe we can flip it. Maybe we can pull it out and just save it as a 14. Usually I go 8s, 10s, 12s, stuff like that. I mean, some of these little guys in here might be 6s when we're done. And you start pulling them off as you're getting them all edged. So let's gear up here, fire this thing up. Woo! Hear that clamp in, you can see it all just pushing everything together. Want to make sure you don't hit your stop. All right, so we're going to start flipping all these boards, and you can see this one's beautiful except this little bottom here. So when we turn this over, that gives us the 2 inches to cut off that, and we'll have a decent board. You can see that, we'll get rid of that. So let me, this is the hardest part of this whole thing, is actually flipping these. I don't know if you'll be able to see much from there, but we'll try it. And God, this part can be a real pain sometimes because they all want to bind into each other. And if you wedge it a little bit, get it back in there, drop it. Don't worry about dropping it all the way down yet. As you move these, you'll get to it. I do have a lot of boards wedged in this. Maybe I could pull this pile back a little, make it easier for me. There's a lot of it. There we go. That'll loosen that up a little bit here. Now I can get to these guys in the middle easier. And they're hard as anything to pick up. I mean, sometimes. This guy's a beauty here. See what that looks like. Yeah, that one's nice all the way. Got a knot there. I'll cut that knot out. We don't want that. That one's pretty good. There's a good knot here. Maybe I could flip that. Yeah, we'll flip that and cut the knot out. Now when the pile drops back towards you, drop it wherever you can, and it'll fit. It won't matter. I need more room with the clamp, that's the problem. That might help. There you go, that dropped back down. So, what else do I have here? That one's up. Big knot there. Bottom edge I can feel. Flip that. How's this one looking? Ooh. I can take an inch on either. So now this is the 14, so I want one more good 13. And then when I cut it, on the other side of a 12, you end up with a nice 12 in between. It takes a little time sometimes, but it can be worth it if you have some good ones. Like that one needs another one off. What's this guy look like? Oh, see, perfect. Nice on top, but the whole bottom edge needs it. Flip it and done. All right. I think we're probably pretty good for where we're at. We'll clamp it up and run it again. So let's see here. Let me throw my trusty headphones on. Fire this up. that down again. Anyway. So we got a couple garbage pieces left to get rid of. And then we'll take it back and cook it again. Raise the blade. That. There we go now. We'll open it up one more time to make sure it's well good. See what we have. That one we want to do again. That one. Pretty good to rip this. See, here's what I was talking about. See how these blocks fell down in here? You try to pull these back together, it doesn't quite work. Probably one of these I'm supposed to pull out, but I don't really feel like doing that. I'm just going to flip these cutters. Now the best part, we'll go down to 12. That's the 12-inch boards. Right there on the nothing. Again, Sawmill work. Hold on the file. Now we're ready to start pulling off boards. Again, bring it on back. Now we'll open up our clamp, and now we can start pulling off our good boards. That's the best part. I mean, we have a bunch of really nice 1x12s sitting here now. And then, ba-doop, just like that. Beautiful stuff. And then we'll take it and we'll pile it, stack it, and sticker it. Well, all right, we got 6 boards off of there, and we'll fire it up. We'll do the next set. Sticking up on something. That's what you got to be aware of when you're doing stuff. This one board's a little on the high side. It's probably got this crud in there. It's weird that it's not sitting flush. Now it's sitting nice and flat. You want to make sure that thread will strip the whole pile. All right. Back tight. Make sure we run with those side clamps. Get those in once in a while. We'll go back down to 11. And we'll make our next wave. And the board's get a little lighter. Now this is the problem. All these little tiny broken pieces, they're a pain. Run at 10s and call it quits if I lose it. Inch on one of the boards, feel the doors as long as you can. hydraulics and everything. Probably should have that cover on. We'll bring this back. We'll open it up. We'll pull off everything that was good that was 10. All right, well, now that we got all our 10s out of the way, only a few left to go. And judging by the way these are looking, I might just rip them right at 8 and not even worry about the thickness, because it's supposed to be all garbage anyway. We'll make this nice and simple. Cut down to 8. Let her rip. Make sure everything looks good. We cut those arms good. There, you'll see a rip on this one. This thing's shooting right along. So, that's been this episode of Mr. Brian's Amazing World with our sawmill. We'll show you a whole log soon of how we load them up here and cut the whole thing. But I mean, you look at our piles, bunch of beautiful logs done today, a couple hours, and we get them out of here and cleaned up, and we get to burn all the scrap. That was the engine, and it's real simple, and give it a shot. It'll build your muscles flipping these things over. It's the hardest part of this whole mill is actually turning the wood. But thanks a lot. You like and subscribe and have a great day. All right, just a little teaser for all of you. If you're wondering how to get rid of your firewood, or your little cutoffs from your sawmill, well, I tell you what, we built this thing a long time ago, and it heats our house. It's an outdoor wood boiler, and it just burns for 9-10 months of the year. We cut our little scrap, just lay them here in a pile, zing right through them, stack them, let them dry, and we heat our house for free with all the scrap off our sawmill. So check out some of our other videos so you can find out about that and how that all works.